So we're gonna make a lichen garden today, and I hope you watch the videos on lichens because I think they're super cool. And really all you need is a board. You don't want one that's too big. This is like the perfect size. You could even get one that was like half this length, a hammer, and then I've got some nails in my pocket. And if you don't want to use a hammer or nails, with your parents' help, you can definitely use like a screwdriver and some screws. So now we have to go looking for the last part of our ingredient list, which is sticks with lichens on them. So let's go look for some branches. So right away, this is our first stick with some beautiful lichens, but this stick is a little bit short. So what we're going to be doing with this is our end goal is to be able to prop the lichens up on here and then hammer or nail them into the board so that they rest even. And this stick doesn't really have a flat bottom and isn't very big, so we might look for some others, but we might come back for this one. Oh, we got some little bugs on this one, but otherwise this log is pretty perfect. So we've got our little millipede friends and we've got some little pill bug friends. So we're gonna knock those into the undergrowth really nicely so they don't get hurt. And then we're gonna take this because look at all those amazing lichens. So right here we have a blend of moss and lichens. So the moss is really furry and fuzzy and soft to the touch. And then the lichens are gonna be hard and crusty, kind of like that video talked about. So we've got two of them on the same log, and then this little branch coming out, that's all lichen. This might be our next addition. It looks pretty cool. We might throw this one on as well. It's got some cool lichens going, and a little bit of moss. Look at this awesome lichen with the pill bug sitting right in the middle of it. All right, so now we've got our 4 awesome lichen covered branches, and we're gonna get started on how to make this. So first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna pick what you want to be the bottom side of your board. I'm gonna have this be the bottom. And you can even paint this if you want before you get started, but you're gonna choose where you want your branch to be. So I'm gonna want this branch to be maybe right about here. I'm gonna have it go this way because it's not flat on the bottom. So see where you want your branch to go, and you're gonna put your nail on the bottom side of that. And you're gonna start tapping it in there. And you want it so it just starts to poke out of the front of the board. Okay, so we can see that that nail is just starting to poke through on the other side. And that's where we're gonna wanna hold that log or that branch up. And I might use a flatter bottomed one just to make it a little bit easier for us right now. Let's see. So we're gonna put that on there. Make sure it's right above it, and then we're gonna hammer the nail through the rest of the way. So it's gonna be a little difficult to do this. I'm gonna see if I can prop it up and if that works. And if not, we'll have to figure something else out. There we go. And if you do it like I just did, definitely have your parents do that for you. They can help you figure out a way to nail it in that's gonna be safe for you. And since I want to just make sure that this stays on for a good long while, we're going to put another nail in as well. And here we have it, our lichen garden. So what we're going to do is bring this back to Hartman, find a good place for it to sit, and I might later get some hot glue and just put it around the base so that they're really stuck down there. So we've got here our little lichen garden, and we've put it below the window so it gets a little bit of sun, but not too much. And we've got our little mister bottle here. And every time it rains outside, we're gonna use that mister bottle and just mist over these logs really nicely. And maybe do that a couple times every day that it rains just to make sure they're getting enough. And they should be good for you for quite a while. If you're looking for an easier way to do this same project without, you know, the board and the nails and all that stuff, you can just go out and get small sticks with lichens on them off the ground and put them in a glass jar and do the same thing with the mist. There are a bunch of different ways you can do this. And just remember, always pick up sticks off the ground. Don't ever pick branches off of trees that are still alive with lichens on them, even though they look really cool. So you guys should send me your pictures of your lichen garden when you're done.